Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind. Well, I think we're going to go back out to Dav's Hope, but we're going to do it in the live account. That way it counts. Anything we collect, we get to keep. And we're going to drop by the raw material trader because we've maxed that out again on a few of the materials. And then we'll go down to Dav's Hope and collect some manufactured materials, run out and see if we can gather some more stinger and skimmer keels to help our combat rating, and just do all of that. So kind of take care of a lot of things at the same time. So let's get going. Make sure you look to the bottom right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. It'll help me greatly with YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything. A misconception is that it will cost you money to subscribe. It does not. And
landing gear retracted.
Docking coupler disengaged. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
and it also keeps you informed when I create additional videos. Underneath the video in the description you will see ways to donate. Please donate. It's very expensive to have a YouTube channel and to create over 650 videos, and I could certainly use your help. And underneath the video to the left you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find those over 650 more videos to watch.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So we're going to stop by Hippolyt's Hub and the raw materials trader, and then we'll go down to Dav's Hope. Take care of multiple things at the same time. Have 8 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
And on this planetary we have a fuel scoop, and we have an extra fuel tank, and
3, 2, 1, engage.
so it's almost like a travel also. We have 7 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I did search the forums today, the Frontier forums, looking for a date of the blowout sale of fleet carriers during Beta 2. And most are saying that it's supposed to be next week. So I don't know if that's confirmed or not. But main thing is I wanted to make sure that it's not happening now.
Frameshift drive
That
charging.
you aren't missing it. So at some point next week, they're probably going to open up the fleet carriers to everyone that can afford 1 million.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now the services are not cheap either. They could be 5 to 700 million based on the services that you get. So what you do in beta stays in beta. It doesn't transfer to your live account. So if you want to sell off some of your assets after you buy the fleet carrier, you could do that to buy some of the services that you want.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Just left. 5 more jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And without the shipyard on your fleet carrier, you can't even transfer your other ships. Or without the outfitting service, you're not able to transfer all your modules to your fleet carrier. So you're going to need some of those that if you want to transfer your assets
Complete.
over to the fleet carrier. And in my fleet carrier, if you watch my series, my fleet carrier, my second look, Beta 2, I have picked up,
Drive charging.
I activated all the services except for Black Market. The only one I did not. And just to make a jump, even a single jump,
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
it will add 750,000 credits per jump for hull maintenance. So be ready for that. So it's not cheap to use. Now in beta 2, based on the snapshot, I had 9.9 billion. So, I can do everything I wanted to do and still have about 3 billion left. So that makes it about 7 billion that it pretty much cost me. So in your case, you would need about 2 billion just to have what I have currently.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now I did add about 1 billion worth of tritium. So yeah, you could probably get by with 6 billion. I mean, 1 billion. Because we'd be discounting the fleet carrier down to 1 million. So you need at least 1 billion to really do what you want to do. So even with that blowout sale, it's still not cheap. And mine right now is 25 million a week in upkeep cost. So you have to count on that too.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sis left. 2 more jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But if you can grind credits like I do it with cargo missions, stack cargo missions. Yeah, it's great. I love a traveling home base. That's what it is. And it's pretty nice. I know I really like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is our last jump to get to the material trader. Then we got a couple of jumps to get to Dav's Hope.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I used most of our fuel. I wasn't looking and like, whoa, it's not that close, but could have been. And I have a fuel scoop that I could use. But I don't mind paying for fuel. In my live account, I have nearly 11.3 billion. So it's more than enough to do everything I want to do. Like I said, it's going to cost me about 7 billion to do what I want. How do I want to set up the fleet carrier? So that leaves me about 5 billion left, or 4.3 billion left. And I'll grind some. Especially after Beta 2, we'll grind some more credits. Because after I spend the 7 billion, in June I'd like to still have 10 billion, so I'd like to get up to about at least 17 billion by the time that I can purchase a fleet carrier. What I'd like to have. And because I do videos, you know, I can certainly grind the credits. Sis left. And I'm running pretty low on manufactured materials. So, and I need more raw materials. So Dav's Hope's probably one of the better places for me to go. Now, after we get the fleet carrier in June, it's going to be one of our regular stops. And there was about 10 fleet carriers. The last video of one of the last videos in the My Fleet Carrier series. Watch the one on Dav's Hope.
Maya, Romeo Golf, India. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before entering the station.
Sis left.
Landing authorized. Clear to land on pad 17. Docking
Like I said,
approach is clear.
I don't mind coming to Dav's Hope in our live account because we need it. We need the materials and we need to shoot up skimmers and stingers and collect bounties and things like that. So I like to get to that expert ranking and eventually get triple elite. At the moment I'm a double elite in explore and trading, but it'll take me a long time with skimmers and stingers to get up to triple elite. Because right now it takes 8 to 10 skimmer stingers just to go up by 1%. And I'm at 21%, I believe, competent. And the next ranking is expert. Now, they really should not give expert to only a skimmer stinger bounty hunter. Yeah, that's way too, it's really too easy. If you have cover, they have no chance.
Contact. Ship secured.
Okay, here's one we need to feel. Here's another one we need to feel. Okay, those are two we needed to fill pretty badly. Need to refuel. Advanced maintenance. Sys left. Going to Dab's Hope. It's only one jump. Let's get there. In the last Dab's Hope video, it was more of an abbreviated version. This one's not going to be abbreviated.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for departure.
I need some of the manufactured materials, so we'll probably collect quite a few in one video. And then we'll do another video on raw materials and going after skimmer stingers in the large crater.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Now, I was interdicted when I came over with the fleet carrier, so I guess I could be interdicted again. Sys left. We need to set up the points of interest. And then there's Dab's Hope. But I needed to move around a few of those raw materials anyway. And it's on the other side of the planet. And this guy might try to interdict us, the one that zoomed across. That's kind of how they act before they interdict. So I'm going to pull up a little bit because he's acting kind of weird. It's kind of one of those things you want him to get it out of his system or go ahead and interdict. Let's get it out of the way. Like, do we have another? It's not quite as easy in the cutter. You could tell if they run, it's hard because the cutter's just not as agile. And I thought there was a good chance because I got interdicted. Might need to go ahead and get low. See, most of the pirates do not have they don't have the ability, the horizons, to go orbital. There might be lots of pirates, but we're under that yellow line, so I don't know if they can interdict us below the yellow line anyway, because we're too low. Yeah, we're coming out. And we're in a glide. So I hope we can get there. Certainly don't want it to come out of glide or it would take too long. Because we're at 2500 speed, which is really nice. And then you see the crater to that lower right. Yeah, it left us a little bit short, but we can boost to get closer. Probably be the last boost that we do. Sys landing. That'll slow us down.
Landing gear deployed.
We put out the landing gear, and there's not an atmosphere, but for some reason the landing gear slows you down. You could see it if there was an atmosphere. I always come in on this back left or back right side. And the crater over there is where we'll go probably in the next video. I can't say how long we'll be here, but we need to be here a little bit. We don't need to get in too much hurry. Sys alternate. Sys alternate. Sys alternate. Sys down. As you probably know by now, it just drops us.
Low gravity warning.
Boom. Yeah, we're not going to dismiss the ship right now.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Says we're too close to the ship. Why are we too close to the ship? Shouldn't be too close to the ship. Well, that's kind of strange. See if we go over here, we can turn around. Okay, there it goes. Says we can do it from here. Oh, because the ship's right there. Keep forgetting that ship is big.
Incoming message.
Says we already did it. Now we did it in the on the other, or on the in beta, so it's okay. Yeah, some people do races to see how fast, and open they'll race each other. I don't do open. I am a solo player. And I know some of you have asked if you can we could play together, and I've never played together with anybody, even my own son. Yeah, it says I can't do it that way. We need to go, I guess we could go the opposite direction. See, we got to come in over here because we're too close to the ship.
Incoming message.
Okay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
You have to go back out to the main menu and come back, and then you can pick them up all over again. And just keep doing it and try to fill up your materials. And it's written into the game that way, so those that complain, it's like they're the same ones that say the interdictions are as intended because they wrote it into the game that way. Well, what's the difference with relogging? It's the same thing. Well, see, they want to have their cake and eat it too, though. When it benefits them, you know, it's different. Yeah, we know how that goes. You see, like a ship up there, they circle,
Incoming message.
and I've never gotten an answer of why Frontier wrote it that way. I've never been attacked by them or anything, and I've been out here. I've made probably 1,000 laps. So
Cargo scoop deployed.
okay, I think I'm back to normal. Now I have a video where for some reason one of the ships fell out of the sky and hit the ground and bounced up and wobbled for a little while and then finally took off. And I have seen, now I wasn't recording back then, but one that fell out of the sky, hit the ground, wobbled, started to take off and exploded. Must have had a leak of some sort. And I've gotten the wheels caught under these rails before, and I had to go back out to, I had to relog, but relog with just Elite Dangerous, not Horizons, so I would be in orbit with the ship instead of, I couldn't get unstuck.
Incoming message. Handbrake is on. Incoming message. Cargo scoop deployed. brake is on.
And again, if you would, look down to the bottom right-hand corner of the video
Incoming message. Cargo scoop deployed.
and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I have more videos like that strange ship boosting into the ground. The strange things NPCs do. If you haven't already seen it, watch the video. Pretty strange. I put it on the Frontier forums and everybody's having fun with it. It's just one of the ships that flying overhead. I've seen ships do strange things out here. Make sure you also look into the description at the bottom of that and you'll see ways to donate. Please donate.
Incoming message.
We really need donations. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find all kinds of strange things. If you'll search under crash, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Even out here at Dav's Hope, there's been the other video I had talked about where the ship crashes or bangs into the ground and gets up and wiggles for a while and then takes off. Yeah, this will probably be the last one, and then we'll start another video where we go bounty hunting. I like going bounty hunting. Lots of fun. We'll collect some materials too. We're going to go head toward the crater. So until the next video where we go bounty hunting and raw material gathering. Thank you for watching.